Hello, everybody. Silver here. Uh, I'm back. You get menu again. Look at that. You get fucking menu. Wow. Yes, it shows that I'm in America. That's kind of fucking obvious. It's silent. It's dead silent, by the way. It is dead silent. That is not your imagination. It is dead silent. Oh, fuck. I forgot to turn it down. There we go. Blasting my ear a little bit. Yeah, see, I keep it at 100% when I'm doing videos, and then just turn it down with my headphone volume, so it keeps the sound volumes accurate. Uh, there's a reason I started recording mid-menu. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask, am I wrong or unusual for the fact that I really love meme songs, like, unironically? Like, I listen to meme songs unironically. And I'm not talking about the meme songs where it's like, oh, somebody used this in, like, a TikTok and now it's a meme type of song. Because typically those are just normal-ass songs. I'm talking about shit like grilled cheese Obama sandwich. Like, that type of song. Like, Home Depot 12-foot skeleton. Fucking, uh, you know, the drink, the cup. Those are by Dragon Ball characters. Although the cup is just the song. It's just, it is just Vegeta singing a specific song. Whereas the drink is much more of, like, using... I'm pretty sure it's... I actually can't tell you if it's based on a song that exists or not. I actually couldn't. Uh, but no, I, like, bop to some of those fucking songs, by the way. Like, my ass vibes to shit like 12-foot Home Depot skeleton. I've had that shit on my playlist for years. And I sing it quite often. I also love Leon by Chris Redfield. It's a Peaches cover by Chris Redfield. It's good. You should listen to that one. That one's funny. Uh, I just love, like, these meme ass, like, joke type songs that just get taken way too far, but it's so good. Grilled cheese Obama sandwich is like a way out there song as well, by the way. It's not like out there in context, it's just like, who the fuck comes up with that? Who rhymed those words and was like, yeah, this goes with, like, the song Damaged. Uh, like, I could sing this to the beat of, like, uh, Damaged. I believe that's the song name. I couldn't tell you the actual song name that it's based on. Uh, but I listen to shit like that religiously. And I might be the weirdo for it. But God, can I not get enough of, like, meme songs. That's something y'all should do. It's like, fucking suggest me shit like that. I also probably should have had people, when I was doing the whole God of War Laufey debate, had people, like, in the comments. Should have told y'all to go to the comments and tell me what you felt. If my arguments were rather valid. Because I did talk with somebody and they were like, well, you know, it opens up the possibility for new mythologies. And I was like, that's exactly the problem. It's always been historical mythology context. So as soon as you change that, it's we have a problem. It's no longer like God of War. It becomes God of fantasy. It's no different than any kind of fucking Final Fantasy or JRPG type where they just include whatever the fuck. Like, that's what made God of War pretty good, is that you realize that these are actual, like, figures in mythology. And you can see what they kind of did with the story of the characters. Now, sure, there are some characters that don't exist. I cannot remember if Kratos is an actual mythological figure or not. But he's, he's an actual fucking... He's the OG character, so of course he's not gonna be... Nobody's gonna contest him. That's the thing. Like, nobody's gonna be like, oh, they should have made him, he should have not been in this. Like, nobody's gonna say that. Because he's the OG. And anybody that does, well, their opinion is invalid. I'm all for, like, artistic interpretation of shit, to be honest. However, I just don't feel God of War should be, like, taken to that level, where it's just another fucking JRPG style creatures and characters can just be made the fuck up. Because again, it's based on, like, mythologies. It just feels weird to try to change that. I'm not gonna get back onto another, like, debate on that. But that is something that I do feel. If you do want to talk about that in the comments, you can. But today's video, I more want to talk about my taste in music. Because I've got some of the weirdest taste. And you could say my taste is, like, out there and varied. Because I listen to a bit of everything. But my music choices are very vibe-coded. Take Me to Snurch is a vibe. That's a song. It's one of those meme songs I was talking about that I just listened to unironically. But I also have, like, very meaningful sounding music. And stuff that, I genuinely still listen to shit that you might hear, like, a brooding, edgy teenager listen to when they're, like, trying to feel like, oh, I'm, like, 13 and this is so deep type of music, you know what I mean? It's just music that doesn't make you feel good. But there's heart in it, and especially, like, how it's sang matters to me. And, like, how it's performed. Because there's one song that I don't even know the name of, by the way, that I have somewhere. And it sounds like it's recorded on, like, a fucking phone. But it's done well despite that. I don't even know if the song has a name, to be honest. Oh yeah, you might not have seen it, but my critical damage is now very close to the minimum threshold that people want for Billy. It's like 117%. Uh, before buffs. That's before buffs. I'll show it off. Crit damage on the 4. I want crit rate with crit damage on the secondary. No, wait, didn't I change that one? I think I did. I think I got a good roll on that one recently. It's like an S roll, not an SS, but it's not like a god roll or a tier 0 roll is what they typically have for the like stat tracker. It's the Internaut website that ranks your builds versus anybody else who has that same build. It's only an S rank. I'm not high up there on the ability scale. But I doubt I'm gonna beat the motherfucker who's got only males in their profile, or like in their Internaut profile. And yeah, I got a decent one on that. But yeah, no, it's 117. I did suffer. I did get one, so his crit rate is like what 95. It's like 95% or something. 95, 97 maybe. In battle with all buffs up. So it's still within the 90 to 100 threshold. But I'll take that if I can get higher crit damage.
You want to become a hero too?
Like, all of his discs are pretty decent. There's some that are kind of ass. This one I got, and I was like, this is the one that traded the crit rate for more crit damage, technically. I could get a better roll on that, to be honest. This one, I do still need to re-roll. I need to get a new one of this, because if it gets crit damage and, like, 1 crit rate, it gets 1 crit rate and 4 crit damage, I'd be perfect with that. That'd be... God, that'd be amazing. Now, these are harder to get for me. This is one that I need to get the main stat, but the substats are too good for me to, like, immediately trash this one. The substats were way too good. I do need physical damage bonus on this one. What was I gonna do?
If it's you, manager, we can
Oh, I think I was doing, skills, actually. Not like a base skills, but core skills. Get out of here, Lycon. I love you, but, like, get out of here. Lucia. Lucia's. I need Lucia's core skills. I'm gonna do this, actually. I've already got my outpost logistics one. I am gonna do this. Pursuit to the depths. Her core skill gives extra damage, is the only reason. And I could get a few of these in. Do I want to do this with this team? I want to test my new Billy, see if it, like, because he's got higher crit damage than before. Like, a decently higher rate of crit damage. I could increase his crit damage a lot more by having Pulchra built with disk drives, which I'm going to do. I'm still, like, in the process of doing that, to be fair. I'm in the process of getting her crit damage up, or her shit up for that. Because she just needs crit rate rolls, to be honest. What is this at? What? I'm not even fat enough to get that ad. What the fuck? That's a weight loss type ad. There's no time limit on this, so I could just do this as much as I want, really. Yeet. Yeah, I still fucking say that. Yeah, her damage is fucking pitiful, actually. I still think because he's physical resistant, I still think because he's physical resistant, it's gonna take a bit longer. I didn't mean to do that. There we go, there's the impair. I normally miss that impair, by the way. That's 2 in a row. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, we'll just do this one. Fuck you. In particular. There we go. That wasn't too bad. It's a bit longer than I'd like at 1:45, but that wasn't too bad, actually. I do need to do it one more time for Lucia. I don't think... Well, Pokris might help a little bit. But I'm gonna keep doing this for... I'm gonna get this one, and then I'm gonna go over to, the expert challenge, or whatever, to be able to get, more of the base, the purple material that she needs. I think you need 30 for the second one. Yeah, it's 30. Which doesn't take long, because it's like 5 per battle. Wow, motherfucker. I just love how this team plays, just done ironically. I'm getting better at that. I think that's called Vital Sense? I hate actual, like, I hate the Vital Sense ones. I'm just gonna be honest on that. They feel like they do a bit less than, like, an actual, they don't do as much days, I don't feel like. Which is kind of important. And dead. Dead with a cool outro. Hell yeah. Alright, now we return to upgrading. That makes it so much easier. Again, it took me a while to realize that was a feature. I've only ever seen or noticed the continue to the depths when I was like playing one and I ran out of times to do it. That's the only time I actually noticed it before this. Like before. And then I just happened to see the button. And I was like, oh shit. I could just activate that mode on a whim. I don't gotta do shit to actually activate that. So. Makes it so much easier. Like a fuck ton easier for me to get materials for my units. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'd have to do this 6 times. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Which I would have been able to do if I didn't do the Notorious Hunt. But this gives a more immediate effect. I should also work on my... I should. One of these. And I like my abilities even more.
Sneak attack. Leave it to stage is mine.
Charge! Raging Starlight!
Back to sleep.
Draw!
Ow, bitch.
Try and flee all you want, Billy. You're facing a hero of justice! Night charge! Cheap tricks! Fighter dash! Try harder! My turn! Superhero landing!
I prioritize cool looking characters over actually doing anything worthwhile.
Purge is all evil!
I'm just gonna be honest.
Beware her iron hoof!
That's why you see me fighting with Billy on screen most of the time. Although with his teams, I feel like that's what you kind of want to do. Is have him on screen most of the fucking time. Just genuinely. I feel like that's just what you want to do with him. It feels right, especially if you're going to be using Pulchra. Because her days, she does her, like, Hunter's Gate form. Which, like, her Hunter's Gate mode, which just has her attacking on field. Which helps days build up while you're fucking ripping through motherfuckers with Billy. Oh, it's because I didn't hit shit.
Everyone gets a share! Fighter dash! Beware her iron hoof! My turn! Bang, bang! Bang! Wanna lift? Admit defeat or fall!
See, yeah, no, the whole fucking front tire is an active, like, parry window.
Cheap tricks! A starlight purges all evil!
I never really noticed that too much before, But again, I think it is a little bit depending on how you get hit. Because if you're getting hit from, like, not the front, I don't feel like it triggers. But it definitely triggers when you get hit from the front. Or, again, at least it feels like that. You have, I'm pretty sure you're invincible during it, to be honest, but...
I got you.
Spider dash! Beware her iron hooves! Out of my way!
Back to sleep.
Come on! Give me a battle worthy of a hero!
God, I love the Billy team. How you know that does the parry is when he does the backflip. That does mean the parry.
Superhero landing!
Stay focused.
I hate the fucking... whatever the fuck those things are called on the side of the building here. Because they get in the way of the cool shots, dude. They're not built for fucking Billy. I might actually try to take this team as far up as it can go. To be honest. I just might. Because I'm gonna need it coming into some of the new bosses and shit that'll probably be coming out in 3.0. I'm just kind of preparing for that. But I don't really have much else I want to do now. What was the thing that's going out? What is it? Which one's Shi defense? Oh, I got most of the shit on that. I did get most of the shit on that. Which is, that feels good to be able to go through 4 of them with 3 of them being S ranks. That does feel good. Feels really good. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't want to play Merge Dragons. Fuck off. Sorry. Again, while I'm doing this, I have my phone pulled up with an app that I just, like, play really kind of shitty games. And, yeah. That's it. It's just... I'm playing shitty games on that. This one might be hard for me. Just because, again, my fire team is kind of ass. Because this one would be Billy, this one would be Fire, which is Soldier 11. And then this one would be AOD, because it's the only one that's not Aether resistant. You would think, oh, can't you use your Anton team there? No. No, my Anton team is ass. My Anton team can barely, it can't even clear, like, without me tryharding pretty hard, I'm not gonna get a single star on fucking DA. Let alone trying this. But yeah, no, I don't want to try it right now. But I feel like I might be able to start doing that soon. I'm just still not quite to the level of being able to do it. I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I had enough to just do this again. If I had enough extra batteries to do this again. Let me see. I'd only need like 20 energy. 27 energy. Oh yeah, I have enough. I have plenty. I'm just gonna waste all of it. Fuck it, dude. Let's run it. Because that'll max that out. Yeah, that'll max out as much as I need of that. Of this currency. This material. So then tomorrow I could just do Notorious Hunts and finish her off. I think I would have enough. Well, I would still do my one area patrol, because if I don't do it daily, I'm not going to get better disc drives. And I still need disc drives for fucking, for Pulchra. And I need better disc drives, I think, for Lucia. All she wants is HP percent. That's like all you want for Lucia. Oh, it doesn't activate the fucking quick assist if she doesn't hit.
Clean it up.
This is where I incoming.
That's not what I meant to do? Shut up, Monato. Die.
Thanatos Sun.
And cool pose. Hell yeah. Oh, no, wait. That's not even maxed out. I forgot I had 15. Not like, 25. This will still get me most of the way there. Because I need 4 for... you need 4 to be able to do the last level. This will get me where I need 1 more expert. I just do that to keep the buff done for now. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Ow. What the fuck? It randomly sped up and that actually fucked me up. It's actually not a bad pose either. Okay, now we're good. Now we're cooking. I might be able to... I don't know how long it takes for energy to replenish. I'd have to wait for 2... How long does it take? Oh, yeah, no. I'm not gonna wait on that. Let's do some... I did this... I think yesterday after I stopped the video. I did this. Let's select all discarded. Let's see if we can't get him to, 200%. We're honestly, I might go ahead and build this. That's not what I want on her. Just in general, I don't want that. I would want King of the Summit. I'd want this. I might put this in for now. King of the Summit. I do need this one with a King of the Summit with crit rate. That's what's fucked up on my Lycon, is it's not a crit rate one. Trying to think of what she needs. She just needs, like, crit rate shit. To get the buff off of King of the Summit. Because that just gives more crit damage to everybody. And when is it? Is it when is a stun character and uses either an EX or a chain attack? It gives 30% crit damage if you have 50% or more crit. So making this a crit rate, her 4, I could 100% make that so much more viable. Like, she'll be a decent addition for buffs. Yeah. Yeah.
This delicious composition brings.
Sorry.
Remarkable.
Well, fuck. I really need that to be crit damage. So I'm just gonna scrap it. Well, fuck. I thought I had, like, a couple more of those. But I forget, like, the pulls don't equate, or the purple ones don't equate, too easily to, even if you have, like, a lot of the purple ones. It doesn't go too high to being a disc drive. Like an S rank one. Either way. Alright. So we've definitely improved the characters a little bit.
If it's you, manager, we can go out.
His effective crit damage, I think, is in the 200s. Yeah, it's in the 200s now I'm looking at it. It's well in the 200s, because he gets 90% crit damage when he does, his EX. It's the first EX, the one where you just press it. You get 90% on that. Gods, that's good. I don't think I take him down low enough. What was the other part? Oh yeah, no. It doesn't matter. I guess the damage he takes being reduced doesn't matter too much. To be honest. I probably wouldn't want that necessarily. He doesn't benefit from having, like, super, super low health a lot of times. Because, again, you can only do... This only activates if he's above 25%, and if you're below 25%, the damage you take is reduced. So you want to stay at above 25% with him. I think Yadhari is different in that... Yeah, Yadhari is different in that hers is based off of how much HP you're missing. Like, one of her abilities is. And the more HP you're missing, the harder that shit hits. But that's not how Bailey works. Pretty sure none of these do different shit based on that. drive suppression? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Uh... Slams down the motorcycle, yeah. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't look like any of his shit is, super... Yeah, none of his shit is based on if he has less HP. Yeah. Okay. No. None of his shit is based on having less HP, so it's not super beneficial to drain his HP. So you want him to stay at pretty high. Because he also does cool wheelie when he's, or not cool, it's drive suppression when he's at, 25% or above. I love him. He's cool. He's actually sick. He's a sick character. And he feels nice to play, unlike some other characters. I don't get the timing too much on Soldier 11. Which, that's on me. That's skill-based, to be honest. She has I'm pretty sure even with her, potential, it's skill-based. I'm almost positive. Sneak. Yeah, it's still skill-based. It's very much still skill-based. But it just adds more to her. I don't get it. I don't know the correct timings, but that is on me. She's not built proper yet, either.
Ready and waiting.
She's not built. Coletta's not built proper. Lucy isn't built proper. I don't have a kaboom for Lucy, so she's got a fucking. She's got the slice of time. Because I have Lucia with Evolve. Because I consider my ability team more important. I have a tier list for my teams. The most important are Billy, AOD, Anton, then my fire team. Even though my fire team is better than my Anton team. Like, no shot is it worse. My Anton team just kind of sucks balls. It doesn't have great synergy at all. It does have Nicole on it, but I can't, like, capitalize too much off of Nicole, because Anton is too slow to get off a full combo during her debuff window, which feels bad. I cannot get a full combo off with the 3-second debuff timer that she has. Either way, I'll go ahead and tell you, if you enjoy my content, I have 2 ways down below in the description. You can support me as a content creator. Not only does you watching support me, that's just more like moral support, is watching. That's all that is. It doesn't have any monetary support behind watching right now. Which is heavily needed so I can get a new PC and be able to play better shit and more shit. But if you do want to help support me monetarily, there are two ways. The first way, however, doesn't require you to fork out any money. You don't have to pay anything for the first method. That's right. You could actually make money with that method. See where I'm going here? It sounds like I'm doing an ad read. It's not ad. I'm not sponsored by any fucking body. Except me. But it's Honeygain. The first link in my description is my Honeygain referral code link. Honeygain is just a program you can download on your PC or an app on your phone, specifically Android phones. I don't think iPhone has the app. It basically runs in the background on either of those devices, or either of those types of devices, and pays you just for having it active and using the device. Now, it's not a ton of money. To be fair, not a ton of money. You're not going to be making, like, an income off of this. You're solely going to be making maybe $20 every couple months. And $20 is the payout. That's why I mention it. You're going to be making $20 every couple months on it. However, when you use the referral code link down below, you start out with $3 in the account, and you help me by using it after using the referral code, because while you're making $20, you in the process of making your $20, Honeygain just gives me $5 over the period of you making $20. So it does cap out per person, but it is per person. It does cap out how much you can make off of that method per person. But it's one of those things where it would help me a lot. Or, well, not a lot, really. It would kind of help me because I'm going to be using Honeygain regardless. Solely because I've used it for so many years. It's kind of become a staple on my PC that I just have it, and it's never off, it's always on. So I'm always making some type of money through that. And again, it takes a couple months to get the amount to withdraw it, but that's just free money that you're actually not doing anything for. When you download it, there's a second method that they have to be able to make money off of it, but that requires like surveys and games, and it uses a weird ass cryptocurrency. I'm not about that section. I don't use that. I just use the normal section of Honeygain, and it takes a bit to make enough money. But again, that's fine because you're not doing anything for it that you wouldn't already be doing just using the device. Now, the other method of supporting me is directly shelling out some clams, you know, throwing the dollars. That method is my Ko-fi link down below. It is just a donations page. It's not like a page where you get access to like special content that's only available there. I don't really do that, and currently I'm not planning on anything for that. I did say I might throw up some cat pictures, and I still might. The camera on my phone is kinda ass, but I still might throw up some cat pictures on there just so you can see the little gremlins, the little shitheads. But other than that, I'm not really gonna use that for anything that's like, oh, content that's special. It's not gonna be like gated behind paying for the cat pictures, by the way. I'm not gonna gate that. Although I don't know if Ko-fi immediately gates that or not. Because I want it to only be a donations page that you're not necessarily paying for It's only if you enjoy my content enough that you want to help support me and help me be able to get a new PC. That's what that's about. There is a goal on there for $4,000. That is for a new Origin laptop. Just because I do want to be able to provide a better video experience. Maybe start doing more streams and shit. Because I'm gonna be honest, I got a lot of games that I'd love to play for a video or play on a stream that I can't because of my PC. That's one of the reasons I kind of like haven't streamed is because my PC is just ass. It doesn't like me. You know? My PC doesn't like me, so it's like, hey, no, you don't get to do that. You don't get to have fun. But no, it's if you do enjoy my content, those are your two ways to go about supporting me monetarily, rather than just watching. And I know a lot of people do not get this far in the fucking video. I've seen my viewer metrics. People don't get this far. However, if you did, and you're here at the end of the video, I do want to say thank you so much for putting up with all of my weird ranting and weird raving that I do in my videos. Thank you so much for putting up with it. And if you made it this far, you probably like my content enough. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.